Well, hello again. Fancy meeting you here. Felt like a bit of tuna. Stay up there. Another thing I'd like to talk about is this whole religion thing. Been around for centuries. Doesn't matter what primitive race that was discovered, they had some sort of religious ceremonies, witch doctor or whatever, and they believed stuff. They had gods. Seems that man always needed to have some sort of purpose, some sort of reason for being here and doing stuff. A lot of it was driven by fear. Fear of dying, fear of not waking up, fear of the harvest not happening properly, fear of poverty, fear of starvation. At the end of the day, there's got to be a reason why we're here, when you really think about it. But we've got all these churches around the place, religions, whatever, Christianity, Muslims, Hindus, Krishnas. Whatever. All creating systems and putting religious instruction books together and building churches and buildings and having rituals and worship. Now at the end of the day, if God wanted all that, and if there is a God, surely he would have made himself known. And then put a design in place for the proper building or the proper ceremony. Now the Jews seem to have had something back in the Old Testament where they put all the temple together. But at the end of the day, where did that get them? They're over there today. The temple's not even there. In fact, where the temple was, there's a big mosque on there. So can God live in a temple? I doubt it. Does he live in a church? Nah. You've got all these hundreds of different Christian religions. All these different flags that they got up. All these rituals. Throwing stones at each other over the wall. You get the Muslims fighting the Christians. Most of the wars that happened in the past were due to religion. Religion. A lot of money in religion. A lot of churches own lots of properties. New churches starting up every day, old ones. In New Zealand you'll find every town's got a few churches, church buildings, and a lot of them aren't even used today. What a waste of time, what a waste of money, what a waste of effort. Worshipping God should not be in a building. I don't think it was ever designed to be in a building. God wanted worship or fellowship with his creation. He could be one-to-one like he was with Adam. One-to-one like he was with Moses. One-to-one like he was with Jesus. One-to-one. Doesn't matter where you are. Jesus didn't go into a building to worship God. He went up into the mountain. We have these systems in place where they take 10%. They preach it every Sunday, 10%, 10%. Yet as far as I can see in the Bible, that was an Old Testament commandment to the Jews. The process of giving is designed to have a giving heart. If God's dealing with you, he gives you everything. So therefore, you owe him 100%, maybe more. It's not about 10%. Yet they take all this money and they put systems in place and they keep the church so busy and the people so busy in the church that the Christians have no time to do anything else. I mean, perhaps the answer is not charging off and trying to feel religious on a Sunday or 3 times a week, but perhaps going next door and having a cup of tea with your neighbour. As far as I can see, it says, if there is a God and he wants fellowship with us, he's going to make himself known to you. And then he wants you to make yourself known to others, so that they can get to know him too, you see. We've got all these flags up there, and we've got religious organisations taking money out of people. Not as bad as the government. The government takes more than 10%. But as far as I can see, man, there's a whole lot of bullshit being preached from pulpits at the end of the day. God is real, I believe. I believe he is. But I believe if you look out here, there you'll see him. There he is. He's in the wind. He's in everything you do. If you acknowledge that he's there, he'll make himself known to you. And if there is an eternal life, which I believe there is, you'll make it. You spend all your time running around there, going to church 3 or 4 times a week, being concerned about 10% of your wages, being fed by somebody up in front, you'll end up just turning into another system.